So Persis has asked two questions. Is there a way to attain genius or intelligence in a supersonic way? Also, is there a way to train the body to remain strong and flexible over long periods of time in the absence of daily physical training? So, how do we attain intelligence? Well, normally we want to try hard to understand something. We go through the various experiences, and through that we try to attain intelligence. We read others' experiences, a lot of intellectual stuff, and that's how we want our intelligence to grow. But there is not much of a progress this way. We have to understand there are three ways you have to work on to attain the supersonic intelligence. And again, those ways are superconscious, conscious, and subconscious. Okay, let me start with the subconscious. First thing is, you are going into many experiences of life. You are reading a lot, you are discussing a lot, you are trying to learn a lot. But how much intelligence you are going to gain out of that? It all depends on the depth of your perception. And if there are subconscious blocks, if you already receive the experiences in a very narrow way, then you are not going to learn a lot even if you make a lot of efforts. So, first is we have to dissolve our blocks for learning. We have to identify why is that we don't learn. And I have identified one of the major subconscious block to learning is that we think that we know. The truth is that if there is an intelligence, if there is a knowledge equal to the, let's say, which is equivalent to the ocean, what we know is just a drop. So if we are in the space of I know, then there is not much you are going to learn. You have to be aware that you know very little. Normally, we think that as we learn more, what is yet to be learned become less. It's like the total knowledge is a fixed sphere. It is not so. It is not true. If you start to know double than what you knew, even the unknown sphere will become double. Let me give you an example. 50 years back, we hardly knew anything about neurosciences. And there were certain number of questions. Today, our knowledge of neuroscience is at least 100 times more than what it was 50 years back. Does that mean what is to be known about neuroscience has become less? No. Even the unknown has grown by 100 times. So you have to understand, more you will know, more you will don't know. So we have to drop this nervousness about don't know. Rather, we have to start enjoying the mystery of this space called I don't know. And just enjoy the process of knowledge, just enjoy the process of learning. So, this is the first thing, that we have to dissolve this block, that we want to stick to I know. So, when you have this block called I know, you are not receiving from life because you already know. You are discussing with someone and you are already in the space of I know. So, what are you going to receive from there? So, you have to get realistic and you have to understand that what we don't know is vast and huge, and there is no nervousness attached with being not knowing. When you don't know, that's when you are open to learn. So, this is the first thing. Second thing is the conscious way of attaining intelligence. So, we have to work hard on growing our intelligence. One of the key to intelligence is the diversity. Whatever experiences you have had in life, go for experiences that are diverse from them. But let me also tell you, if you keep going for diverse experiences, you will become chaotic and confused. So, what is also essential with diversity is the integration of diversity. Let me tell you, you have to have an approach of integrating the diversity at the conscious level that will make your intelligence boom. So, go for diverse experiences and then also again integrate them. And how to integrate them? We have beautiful quantum life processes for integrating all kind of fragments. Now I'm going to tell you the greatest way of attaining intelligence, the real supersonic way, and that is the superconscious. So we are connecting with the intelligence of devas. Every deva, every god and goddess imbibes huge intelligence. They imbibe huge cosmic intelligence. And if you really want to become very intelligent, merge into the spirit of gods and goddesses. And as that happens, you would realize that your own intelligence is really growing at a supersonic speed. At some stage, you also need to start to identify from which god or goddess you have descended from. Who is your higher form? Which deva is your higher form? And once you understand that, then you have the intelligence. You can access all the intelligence that is stored in that particular god or goddess. Uh, so in Quanto Life, we are going to have the higher level of boot camps where we will be working on identifying our own higher form and how to merge with that. But that's quite some time in future. Another very practical guidance is be in touch with a lot of intelligent people, lot of diverse people, and have a very deep heart to heart communion with them. And as you open and as you receive their life experiences, your intelligence will start to boom. Also, get into the experiences, take responsibility at the places where the intelligence is of very high nature. And when you take responsibility there, you would realize that your own intelligence is growing at a supersonic speed. Now, is there a way? Okay, now let me answer your question, second question, in a separate audio.